This is a demonstration of the power flow through the planetary gear sets of a Toyota U660E automatic transaxle. This transaxle is found in 2007 and later Toyota Camrys and Lexus ES350s with the V6 engine. This transaxle is unique in that it uses the Ravino gear set with the long and short pinions, which I describe in a separate video. We have power from the torque converter from the engine connected to our input shaft. This input shaft goes all the way to the back of the trans, clear back here, and connects to this housing right here. So as I turn this housing, the input shaft also turns. Inside of this housing, the direct multiple clutch housing, is the C1 clutch and the C2 clutch. These are clutches that are going to be rotating and turning parts of the planetary gear set. We have the F1 roller clutch that only rotates in one direction. We have the B2 brake, the B3 brake, and the B1 brake. These are clutch packs that when they come on, they stop these components from rotating, but only one or two at a time depending on which gear we're in. The output to the final drive, there's a big drive gear that we had to press off of this to get it apart, but it meshes with the final drive idler and final drive ring gear to propel the vehicle down the road. So our power comes in from the engine. Anytime this spline shaft right here turns, the vehicle is going to be moving. And so what I want to do is walk you through the different 6 different gears forward and reverse to see how all those are accomplished using the different clutches and roller clutches. So for first gear, we are going to apply the C1 clutch. That's this clutch right here. And in this demonstration, what I've done is I've got some sheet metal screws that I can run in and grab the housing that the C1 clutch would normally grab. The C2 clutch, I've got it released. So I've connected the C1 clutch housing, which is underneath this housing, to this housing that's connected to the input. So we're going to turn the C1 clutch, and in first gear we are going to have the F1 roller clutch, this one right here. It's held solid by the case. These big lugs are just splined right to the case. So let's see, the engine is going to be turning clockwise in relation to my demonstration. So I'll hold the F1 clutch and I will turn the C1 clutch, and what that should give us is a gear ratio of 3.3 to 1. So we'll have to turn this housing 3.3 turns to get one full turn of this output. So let's give it a shot. So here we go. We've got 1, 2, and 3. So 3 turns of the engine gives us 1 turn of the output to drive the wheels. Now I'm going to back that up back to where we were. So there's 1, 2, 3. Actually, it was 3.3. Now to shift the second gear, we're going to keep the C1 clutch applied, but now we're going to apply the B1 brake. This is the B1 brake housing right here. So we're going to grab that and stop it from spinning, and we'll still turn the C1 clutch. Now this will give us a gear ratio of 1.9 to 1. So we should turn this C1 clutch 1.9 turns to get 1 turn of the output shaft. Here we go. So there's 1 and not quite 2. 1.9 turns from the engine to get 1 turn of the output to drive the wheels. Let me back those up. So that was second gear. Now we're ready to go to third gear. In third gear, we still keep the C1 clutch applied, but now we apply the B3 brake. The B3 brake's right here. So we're going to let go of the B1 brake. We're going to apply the B3 brake and keep it from turning, and that gives us a gear ratio in third gear of 1.4 turns to 1. So let me get things lined up. I'll hold that from turning. I should turn this a little less than 1.5 turns to get 1 turn of the output. So here we go. There's one turn and a little less than 1.5 turns, and we've got 1.4 to 1 gear reduction. So that was third gear. Fourth gear is direct drive on this transaxle, where we have one turn of the input gives us one turn of the output. And to get that, we're going to apply both the C1, which is already on, and the C2 clutch. So I'll run my little sheet metal screw in to turn the C2 clutch. So we're just going to turn these two pieces. One of them turns the sun gear, one of them turns the ring gear, and I'm going to let go of all the brakes. No brakes are applied, and now we just have one turn in equals one turn out. That's direct drive, a 1-to-1 gear ratio. Now to shift the fifth gear, we're going to let go of the C1 clutch. So I'll back this little screw out for my demonstration so that we're just applying the C2 clutch now. And we're also going to apply the B3 brake, which is this one. So I'll stop the B3 brake from spinning, we'll turn the C2 clutch, and in fifth gear it's a 0.713 to 1 gear ratio. So we'll turn this housing about 0.7 turns, 7/10 of a turn, to get one turn of the output. This is overdrive. So here we go. We've got one full turn of the output and about 7/10 of a turn of the input. Okay, so that was fifth gear. To go to sixth gear, we're going to keep the C2 clutch applied, and now we're going to apply the B1 brake, which is this brake right here, and that should give us 0.6 turns of the input to one turn of the output. So here we go, 0.6. See, that's really spinning fast. Got about 6/10 of a turn of the input to one full turn of the output. That's our sixth gear, which is a double overdrive. So let's go back to where we began. Pretty much got all the labels lined up. Now let's go to reverse. To get reverse, we have to apply the B2 brake and the B3 brake at the same time. So we're going to stop both of those from rotating, and then we'll turn the input shaft from the engine. And since we're going to be turning it clockwise, we're going to expect the output shaft to turn counterclockwise. So we'll try to stop both of those from turning. I'll turn the engine. Notice that we're spinning backwards, and in this reverse it actually is a really low gear ratio. It's a 4.18 to 1, so it would take 4 turns of the engine to get one turn of the output in reverse. This has been a demonstration of the U660E power flow through its gear sets.